Captain, before we face this time-mark island, tell me, what does age make you feel when it speaks of how old someone is, a period in history, and the slow change of things over time? Meaning 1. How old a person or thing is. Used to describe the number of years someone or something has lived. Example: her age surprised the crew because she sailed like a veteran. Common use: at the age of. Age group: the age of a ship. Age young, skill high. Meaning 2. A specific period in history or development. Used for eras, stages, or well-known periods of time. Example: the old lighthouse belonged to another age of sailing. Common use: the modern age, the age of exploration, the digital age. Age of sailing. Meaning 3. The natural process of becoming older or wearing down. Used when talking about slow change, fading, or maturing. Example: the ropes began to age after many seasons in the sun. Common use: age slowly, age well, materials age over time. Aging over time. This word comes from an old idea meaning lifetime, which is why it connects personal years, historical periods, and gradual change. Sharp focus, Captain. Carry age for years lived, eras remembered, and the quiet wear of time as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we reach this impact island, tell me, what does affect make you feel when it speaks of changing outcomes, touching emotions, and even putting on a feeling that is not fully real? Meaning 1. To change or influence something. Used when one thing has an impact on another. Example: strong winds affected the ship's route. Common use: affect results, affect plans, affect performance. Affect the route. Meaning 2. To influence someone's feelings. Used when emotions shift because of an event or action. Example: the peaceful island affected the crew's mood in a good way. Common use: affect mood, affect emotions, affect attitude. Affect mood. Meaning 3. To pretend to feel or do something. Used in formal contexts to mean imitating or showing a feeling that is not real. Example: he affected confidence, though he was nervous about the deep waters. Common use: affect confidence, affect interest, affect calmness. Affect confidence. Affect and effect are often confused. Affect is usually a verb meaning influence, while effect is often a noun meaning result. Watch the hidden pressure points, Captain. Carry affect for influence on outcomes, shifts in feeling, and the masks people sometimes wear as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we step onto this forward progress island, tell me, what does advanced make you feel when it speaks of higher levels, being ahead in development, and something happening earlier than expected? Meaning 1, at a higher or more developed level. Used for skills, knowledge, or stages that are beyond the basic level. Example: the crew used advanced tools to study the deep currents. Common use: advanced skills, advanced level, advanced techniques. Advanced level. Meaning 2, ahead of others in progress or development. Used when someone or something is more modern, more prepared, or further along. Example: their ship had advanced systems compared to older vessels. Common use: advanced technology, advanced design, advanced preparation. Advanced design. Meaning 3, happening earlier than usual. Used when something takes place sooner than the normal time. Example: the storm arrived at an advanced hour before dawn. Common use: advanced age, advanced hour, advanced stage of time. Advanced hour. Advanced is linked to the idea of moving forward. Context decides whether it means higher level, further progress, or earlier timing. Read the signs of progress, Captain. Carry advanced for higher skill, further development, and early timing that changes the plan before the sun rises as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we anchor at this gaining island, tell me, what does acquire make you feel when it speaks of getting something, gaining a skill over time, and obtaining rights or ownership in a formal way? Meaning 1, to get or obtain something. Used when someone receives, buys, or takes possession of something. Example: the crew acquired new maps before sailing into unknown waters. Common use: acquire a tool, acquire land, acquire information. Acquire maps. Meaning 2, to gain skill, habit, or knowledge over time. Used when abilities develop through learning or practice. Example: she acquired confidence by steering the ship each evening. Common use: acquire a skill, acquire confidence, acquire knowledge. Acquired skill. Meaning 3, to get something through effort, chance, or process. Used in more formal contexts, often for companies, rights, or status. Example: the trading company acquired rights to explore the northern islands. Common use: acquire rights, acquire a company, acquire status. Acquired rights. Acquire is more formal than get. It often suggests effort, process, or official transfer, not a quick, casual gain. Track what you gain and how you gained it, Captain. Carry acquire for obtaining things, building ability through practice, and securing formal rights that shape the voyage ahead as we sail to the next island. Captain, before we study this blame-and-proof island, tell me, what does accusation make you feel when it speaks of blaming someone for a wrong act, spreading a claim without clear evidence, and making a formal charge in serious settings? Meaning 1. Saying someone did something wrong. Used when a person is blamed for an action. Example: the sailor rejected the accusation that he hid supplies. Common use: face an accusation, deny an accusation, make an accusation. Accusation made. Meaning 2, a claim without clear evidence. Used when someone is blamed based on suspicion rather than strong proof. Example: the accusation spread quickly, even though no one had seen anything. Common use: false accusation, baseless accusation, sudden accusation. Baseless accusation. Meaning 3, a formal charge in legal or official settings. Used in courts, councils, or official ship meetings. Example: the port council reviewed the accusation during their evening session. Common use: formal accusation, criminal accusation, official accusation. Formal accusation. Accusation is heavier than simple criticism. It often implies moral or legal seriousness, so fairness and evidence matter. Keep your judgment evidence first, Captain. Carry accusation for blame, rumor-level claims, and formal charges that demand clarity before the verdict as we sail to the next island.